Just Call Me Chicken, written by Thal Dixon, illustrated by Mikey Brooks, read by the author. Through good and bad times and all kinds of weather, Chicken and Rabbit were always together. From dawn until dusk, they would laugh and they'd play, if only to start it all over each day. Each morning they'd meet up and head off for school, as Mother Hen clucked out that old chicken rule. Don't talk to strangers, please hurry straight home. It's not safe for youngsters outside all alone. As Chicken and Rabbit were walking one day, they saw an old fox that was headed their way. They tried to avoid him like Mother Hen's rule, but Fox was too fast for some youngsters in school. "Good day," said the fox with his sly, evil grin. Then before they could answer, the fox started in. "I know you've been taught that a fox is no good, but I'm really not bad, I'm just misunderstood. The whole reputation of foxes, you see, is simply old-fashioned. Why, just look at me. I don't want to hurt you, I'm not a bad guy. I just have these treats that I want you to try." "No thank you," said Chicken as he started walking, but Fox was not finished, so he kept on talking. "Don't be a big baby," Fox growled in disgust. "One taste will not hurt you. Relax, show some trust. One taste of these treats and you'll feel good all day. One taste will not hurt you. Now what do you say?" "Just call me Chicken," was Chicken's reply. "There's things I won't do and there's things I won't try. I know who I am and I like me a lot, so why should I try to be something I'm not?" Chicken then turned and walked straight down the street. He called back to Rabbit, "Come on, move your feet." But Rabbit just stood there not sure what to do, as Fox turned and asked him, "So what about you?" "You're not like the chicken," said Fox with a smile. "A chicken's not cool, but young rabbits have style. You're smarter than chickens, one bite would be great. It just takes a second, that chicken will wait." So Rabbit stepped up and he took a small bite, then felt sort of dizzy, his head wasn't right. His stomach felt sick and his legs felt like jello. Then Fox started laughing. "So long, my young fellow. Have a good day now, I'm off on my way. The first one is free, but next time you'll pay." Chicken came running as Rabbit sat down, then helped Rabbit up and they headed to town. "Why did you try that?" asked Chicken to Rabbit. "First it's just once, and then soon it's a habit. Remember that line the old Mother Hen said? Be boring and breathing, not daring and dead." "I got it," said Rabbit. "Let's drop it, okay? Let's go get some breakfast at Big Toad's Cafe. The pancakes they've got really make my mouth drool. There's nothing like pancakes each day before school." "I do love their pancakes," said Chicken. "They're great. But we don't have time now, we're already late. Let's just head to class, we can meet after school. Go straight to the restaurant and save me a stool." So right after school, the two met up to eat. Rabbit was first and saved Chicken a seat. The pancakes were stacked and the syrup was hot, and Big Toad was cooking up stew in a pot. The two sat there eating, discussing their day, when more trouble ventured out into their way. "So," hissed the snake as he slithered on by, "it's Mr. I Can't next to Mr. Won't Try. Do I see two mama's boys breaking a rule? I thought it was straight home for you after school. I thought that you always did what you were told, nothing rebellious or daring or bold. You two need adventure, let's try something new. I think I will join you, now what should we do?" Snake slithered up on the stool next to theirs. "You can't live your lives as a couple of squares. I've got just the thing, we can play Dine and Dash. It's a game that I play when I want to save cash." "No thanks," answered Chicken while taking a bite. "Your game is just stealing, it's simply not right. I'd rather be square than live life as a snake. I'll pay for my food down to every last cake." "Just once," hissed the snake. "It will be very fun. When Toad isn't looking, we'll sneak out and run." "I'll do it," said Rabbit. "I'll show you who's daring." Snake cracked a smile while Chicken sat glaring. "Come on," Rabbit pleaded. "It's only one time. It's only some pancakes. It's not a big crime. When Toad turns his back, we will just sneak away. There's nobody looking. Now what do you say?" "Just call me Chicken," was Chicken's reply. "There's things I won't do and there's things I won't try. I know who I am and I like me a lot, so why should I try to be something I'm not?" Chicken stood up and went over to Toad. He paid for his food, then took off down the road. He crossed 2nd Street, heading straight for his coop. The price was too high to be part of this group. He could not, he would not give in to their lies. To steal was just wrong under any disguise. It was hard to see Rabbit make such a mistake. How could he be fooled by the lies of a snake? But Rabbit's my friend, I should help him, he thought. If he follows Snake, they are sure to get caught. I need to find some way to help change his mind. But how can I stop him from being so blind? Chicken sat down on the rock and he thought, they cannot be stealing what's already bought. If I just go back to the diner and pay, then Rabbit can't steal and he'll thank me one day. Chicken turned back so that he could pay Toad, running up second and crossing the road. Back at Toad's diner, the two had just left, completing Snake's game, or in other words, theft. When Toad turned around, they snuck out the back door, the same time that Chicken walked into the store. "Hi, Chicken," said Toad as he stood by the till, while Chicken reached over and picked up the bill. "I'm paying for Rabbit, I almost forgot." "No problem," said Toad, unaware of the plot. Chicken left Toad's in a bit of a scurry. "I must hurry home so my mother won't worry. I hope my friend Rabbit is headed there too. If he isn't with me, then what will I do?" Snake turned up north, heading off on his own, while Rabbit continued for home all alone. "I wish I had listened to Chicken this time. Instead, I let Snake talk me into a crime. Perhaps if I pay Toad tomorrow instead, he'll look past the fact I was out of my head." Rabbit then froze as he heard someone talk. "Good day," growled the wolf. "Are you out for a walk?" "It's late in the day to be coming from school. I wonder what's kept you," he said with a drool. Rabbit stood trembling, not sure what to say. "I was hanging with friends since it's such a nice day." "That it is," said the wolf. "Why, the weather is fine. Come join us, I'm meeting a few friends of mine. They're back down this path, playing cash games with dice. I'm sure you'll be welcomed. They're all very nice. If luck's on your side, you might win lots of money. Just think, you might go home a rich little bunny." Rabbit agreed and they headed on back as Wolf led his dinner right back to the pack. The table was set with each wolf in his seat, each waiting to dine on some fine rabbit meat. "Rabbit," the voice cut him straight to the heart. "Rabbit, where are you? It's Chicken, be smart." "I'm sorry," said Rabbit. "I hear my friend calling. I've got to get going." Then Wolf started stalling. "One game of chance, I can show you a trick. Besides, you can catch him. Young rabbits are quick." "Just call me Chicken," was Rabbit's reply. "I need to go catch him. I'm leaving. Goodbye. We're best friends forever, and that means a lot. He likes me for me, despite all that I'm not." Rabbit left Wolf just as fast as he could, determined from now on to do as he should. By not even playing, he wound up a winner. He never found out he was almost Wolf's dinner. "Rabbit, where are you?" he'd heard Chicken shout. "I'm coming," he answered, and he headed out. He caught up to Chicken 2 blocks down the road and learned how his friend had gone back to pay Toad. How lucky, he thought, having Chicken to guide him. A friend he can count on to always stand by him. A true friend that helps him be all that he should. A best friend to push him, a real force for good. Rabbit was changed for the better that day. He's often called Chicken, but likes it that way. He now lives his values and always stands tall. Sometimes being Chicken is bravest of all. Thank you for joining us today at Kids Poetry and Storytime with Thal Dixon. We hope you enjoyed the story. Don't keep us a secret. Be sure to share.